Hi, and welcome to my proposal for electric vehicle charging stations at Lobo Village. I'm Jaimie, and I worked on this with my team members Darius, Garrett, and Savannah. To start off with, imagine that you're a UNM student who owns an electric vehicle, and you've decided to live at Lobo Village. When you arrive there in the fall, you find out that there aren't any electric vehicle charging stations nearby. You start assessing your options. Does your job have a charger that you can use? Maybe you can go somewhere around town to charge your vehicle, but that would also take hours that you know you can't spare as a busy college student. You end up resorting to finding the nearest outlet and plugging extension cords into each other to reach your car. You know it's a terrible idea, but you don't feel like you have any other choice. We propose installing electric vehicle charging stations at Lobo Village to solve this problem. Installing these charging stations would support UNM green initiatives by lowering emissions, because it would encourage people to use electric vehicles, which results in less emissions. It would also increase the desirability of Lobo Village for anyone who already owns electric vehicles, and it would prevent potential fires from daisy chaining. So daisy chaining is plugging those extension cords into each other, like you did to reach your car. And extension cords are not made to do this, so it has a huge fire potential. In the picture there, you can see that an example of someone who is using daisy chaining to charge their car at Lobo Village. In terms of location, we suggest that little yellow square there on the map for the reasons that it is near the apartments, so it's convenient for people who live there, and also we tried to choose a spot that's close to an electrical source for easier installation, so that you're not trying to put in wires all across the parking lot. In terms of purchasing, we suggest 2 dual pedestal ChargePoint CPF 50s shown in the picture there, primarily because they are fast and cost efficient, and they also have a feature called access control, which would enable Lobo Village to control who gets to use the chargers so that they can prioritize Lobo Village residents over other people just coming to use them. We suggest paying for these charging stations using the UNM Green Fund, because it's a grant program that supports different projects that support UNM green initiatives. In terms of installation, it's fairly simple since ChargePoint does most of the installation for you. The main difficulty is probably connecting them to power and doing all the wiring to make that possible. In terms of costs, I talked to UNM Parking and Transportation Services, and they told me that their current charging stations in their parking structures at the main campus are bought from ChargePoint, and also that they are not profitable, so you can't expect to install these and have them pay for themselves. Which is why we suggest using the UNM Green Fund, because they support UNM green initiatives, one of which is lowering emissions, which would result in a smaller carbon footprint for American Campus Communities, which owns Lobo Village, and UNM, which is partnered with Lobo Village as student housing. We imagine a future in which charging stations are easily accessible for UNM students. Installing charging stations at Lobo Village will encourage students to own electric vehicles It will increase the desirability of Lobo Village for students who already own electric vehicles, and it will increase the safety of Lobo Village for its residents by preventing fires. Thank you.